Aloha and welcome to Beachwalks with Rocks. Today is show number 107 and you can find us at beachwalks.tv. So I've got my friend Mary Lou back with me today, and yesterday's show I titled an original feminist, because Mary Lou really has been a woman who's broken down a lot of walls in her life. And we were talking earlier today about, there's so many positive aspects to being a bullheaded person who knocks down walls.
Yeah, well, you have to remember when we went on our trip together, we went to Woods Hole, where we were the first two women on the Man Undersea Scientific and Technology team. In other words, we dove with the guys in the nice cold water of Woods Hole, working on lobsters.
Yep.
And then where do we go? Michigan.
Yeah, upstate Michigan, where we did a underwater research diving.
We were on a diving course, and we trained for saturation diving, and then...
Let's explain what that is.
Saturation diving is where you live in a habitat underwater for a number of days, and I was able to go on and live in Hydrolab for 7 days underwater, and...
Come on. Good girl. Perfect.
And in the Aquarius, which is still running, which is a 10-day underwater habitat. So that training helped me get that job. So I enjoyed that. I was working for NOAA at the time. Okay, what else did we do?
Well, we went to the Virgin Islands for 4 months. Imagine this, I'm a senior in college and my job was to get one entire quarter's worth of credit living in the Virgin Islands, diving every day, studying Strombus pugilis.
Oh yes, and the Strombus, what are they?
The West Indian fighting conch.
Oh, see, she remembers. She was a good student.
So I've had a relationship with conchs for a long time. The West Indian fighting conch, however, is a really small conch, and they have their name because if you look at them underwater, they actually kind of go head to head, nose to nose.
And the interesting thing is, people know me in the Virgin Islands because I studied the queen conch for years. I tagged them and studied them every time I went down in the habitat. So I'm known as the conch lady down there too.
For you young kids who watch the show, there's a lot to be said for being a change maker, in that it's really hard when there are a lot of people telling you can't do that or that you shouldn't be doing that, like Mary Lou has done in her life, being the first women to do certain things. But there are so many incredible rewards, and the one thing I love about you, Mary Lou, is no matter how many people were trying to get you fired, trying to get you, all kinds of things, you just laugh it off and have this great, water off a duck's back personality.
You have to keep going. That's all there is to it. You can't stop. And I've taken some of my students with me.
Yes, indeed, and I'm all the better for it. So thanks for joining us today. If you'd like to Skype the conch shell, you can do so at Roxanne Darling. If you'd like to call the conch shell, it's 949-544-1456. And we're going to extend voting in the contest for a few more days. We're heading to VloggerCon in San Francisco, and we want to let everyone at the conference know about our contest and give those video bloggers a chance to vote. So a couple more days for voting. Check in on the website for the full details. And stay tuned, because Beachwalks is going on the road. Aloha.
Aloha.